Maxwell. Hi. Look, I got a ski.
Hi everybody, welcome to my home studio. I am Coach Kelly and this is Maxwell. Today's class is 40 minutes from beginning to end. We're gonna warm up for 6 minutes and then 10-minute dumbbell complex for building strength and building muscle. And the second part of the program is get fit to ski. We'll do 3 supersets. And the last part is the après ski stretch. 4 main moves and then you'll be done. Let's begin. Holding your resistance strap or a pole, squat, and then stand up. And I'm grabbing this pole pretty strongly and pulling apart. So I'm feeling my arms and feeling my legs as I squat. And then you can also turn your fist down and then turn your fist up. So warming up the wrist joints, right there, combination move. One more. Excellent. Now, reach forward and step back lunge and then twist to the side. Reach, twist the other way. Woo, get your balance. Twist. One direction. Reach, twist the other way. Reach and twist. Reach forward and twist. Reach forward and step back at the same time. And then hold and turn. All right, now separate your hands. Bring the strap or stick straight over. And then pivot your hand down to your foot. So stretching the inner thigh of the standing leg. Stretching your shoulders and the arms, the chest, and the back. I think this is my favorite stretch of all. Do one more. Just like that. And now we're going to bring it down to the floor. Set your stick down. Shift your hip forward. Lift up your knee. Reach up. And rotate under. Reach up, look up at your arm, and then point your elbow towards the floor. Look at the floor. Reach up, rotate under. Reach, rotate. One more time. And then set your knee down and hold your hamstring stretch right there. Breathe. Flatten your back. And then change sides. Opposite foot forward, turn the foot out just slightly, hand on the floor, lift up your knee, reach, rotate under, lizard with rotation. Look at your elbow pointing towards the floor, look at your arm going up. Reach and rotate, reach and rotate. Do it again. And now set your knee down. Do a hamstring stretch. Hold this for a moment. Flatten your back. Nicely done. And bring that leg up underneath you and lower down to your mat. And reach arms and legs at the same time. Lift, lower, up and lower. Pull your elbows to the side, reach forward and lower. So lift, hold, and reach forward and down. One more time. Up, reach, and lower. Hands on the floor. Lift up your body. Plank to downward facing dog. Plank, downward facing dog. Plank, downward facing dog. Plank, strong plank by pressing into your fingers. Lift your hips high, look back. Plank, downward facing dog. Plank. Excellent work. Set your knees down, hands underneath your shoulders. Lower your belly, look forward, round your back. Lower down. Exhale, round. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more time. And then tuck your toes under, stand up. Let's elevate the heart rate. Pump your arms. Wake up the knees and the ankles, the hips. Pump the arms. Now do this for me. Just punch forward right there 4 times. And the other arm, punch, punch, punch. So boxer shuffle with a punch. And then go the other side. And then the other side. So we're just working on coordination, moving upper and lower body together. It's super hard. Jump rope, jump rope. Turn your rope. Bounce on the balls of your feet. Keep going. You got it. Keep going. And the last thing, jumping jacks. Hop out and in. Land on the feet, balls of the feet. And then press your heels down. Don't stay on the balls of the feet. Plant the entire bottom of your feet. Hop out and in. Come on. And you're done. Next up, the bodybuilder strength circuit. We're gonna do 4 moves back to back, each move for 30 seconds. I've got my 15-pound weights up here. I'm gonna start with that. Let's start the timer. Grab your weight, so squat down and pick up your weight, and then bring the weight up to your shoulders. And I'm gonna place the weight on my shoulders to make it more of a back squat. So your feet separated about hip width, and you can turn your toes out slightly if that helps as you squat down like that. Press your feet down. When you come up to the top, guys, look, you want to squeeze the glutes, but don't press the hips forward. Just stand tall. I'll show you. You just don't want to flatten out the lumbar spine by pressing the hips forward. All right? Now, overhead press, straight up. Both arms, feet underneath you. Closer stance right here. Reach it up and down. Straight up. Palms facing your ears. Reach. Straight up. The weight should disappear over the head. So in other words, don't push forward at an angle. Nicely done. Reverse lunge. And we're going to do the right side. Step together. Right side. There you go. Lunge rear. Step together, hold the weight strong. Lunge, step together, lunge, and step together. Lunge, step together. Hold that weight strong. One more. Put one weight down, one hand on your thigh, one foot underneath your hip, bend your knees, reach, and pull. So the weight of your front, of the upper body, is over that front foot. The weight of your hip is under that back foot. So you got a staggered stance. Reach the weight to your hip. Up and down. Hip to ankle. Hip to ankle. Nicely done. Second round. Bring it up. Squats first. Right here. And then we'll do left side reverse lunge and lat row. Breathe. We got a little more time between the sets, 30 seconds. So plant your feet, Turn your toes out just slightly. And breathe. Here we go. Down, press. Stand tall. Can you go a little lower? And press your feet down. Keep your knees from coming in. So press the knees out. Press your feet down as you lift up. Right there. Do it again. Excellent. Press down and lift. Do it one more time. Nice. Overhead press, straight up. Back-to-back moves. Straight up and down. Reach. Reach those arms. Bring it down. Soften your knees. Straight up. This second round feels a little bit better, right? Muscles are awake. Ready to perform. Straight up. Do one more. Left leg back. Here we go. Hold the weight in your hands. So think you got suitcases. Your elbows are slightly bent. Protect your shoulders and your elbow joints and your wrists. Grip strong. Do it again one more time. And set the left weight or right weight down. Bend your knees. So reach ankle to hip. And you want to have your stance a little wider so you're balanced. Your back is flat. Right there. Lift. Excellent. Reach. Think diagonal line right there at your ankle to your hip and lift up the side. Lift it up. Nicely done. 2 more rounds. Take a break. So it'll be worth it. 15 seconds. Get some water if you want to. Otherwise, let's do it. Grab your weight. Weight up at your shoulders. Here you go. Down, lift. Press the ground away. So it's 4 moves, back to back, major strength moves. The reason for that, strengthening major muscle groups in your legs and hips, the glutes, quads and hamstrings. Nice. All right, right into major move, overhead press. Straight up. Reach. Soften your knees. So the weight should disappear over your head. Another way to think about it is like your head, your arms are coming right beside your ears. So you're not reaching the head forward, keeping the head neutral, chin neutral. All right, turn, lunge rear, right side, back. Hold the weight strong. So lunging leg is right, the working left leg is left. You got it. Bring it together. Look forward, don't look down. Starting to break a sweat up here. Put down one weight. Bring that back foot underneath you and reach, pull it up. So your latissimus dorsi, reach for the ankle and pull the weight up. Down, up. Reach, up. You got it. Do one more. The fourth round. Set it down for a moment. Get some water. This next round, the last two, reverse lunge on the opposite side. Squat to pick it up. Weight up. Right there. Carefully hold the weights on the ends. So feet wider than your hips, just a little. Toes slightly turned out. Lower. Press your feet down. Stay with my pace. Lift. Squat. Press and lift. Down. Up. Do it again. Squat. Watch your knees. They track the same direction over your feet towards your toes. Nice. Overhead press. Right into it. Woo! Do it again. Up. Straight arms. Soften your knees. You got it. Go. Come on. And you got it. Nicely done. Reverse lunge. Left leg. Right into it. Right? Right leg working. Left leg lunges. Careful. Step forward. Use that forward leg. Try not to push off the back leg too much. There's a little of that assistance, but use the forward leg. Down, and then up. Bring it down, and then up. Place his weight on the floor. Last time, right here. Reach to your ankle, and then pull to your hip. So starting the lawnmower. Reach. Solidly on that forward foot. My back foot heel is lifted. Reach, bring it up. Reach. You got it, come on. And you did it, nicely done. Set that weight aside. Here we are, second part of the workout, get fit to ski. Let's start with the first superset. Back-to-back moves. Move A and move B, alternating. So we'll start the session. Grab a ski pole or just have your arms in front like this, okay? So what you're gonna do is you're going to squat, reach forward, squat one leg side, rear, and then behind. So think 12 o'clock, kick your heel forward, kick your heel side, 3, kick your heel back, 6, and then to 9 o'clock. Do it again, forward, and I want you to really accentuate that heel reach, and then the other way. Nicely done. Other side. So right side and left side. Kick your heel forward. Bring it up. Kick your heel side. Bring it up. Woo, get your balance. Kick your heel back, reach, and then behind. Forward. Side. Keep your balance as much as you can. Watch your knee. Back. And then side. One more time. Forward. Side. Watch your knee. I saw that. Strengthening that knee joint, your quadriceps. Now place the pole or your strap on the floor. Bring your right knee into your chest, pull it in, and place your left foot on the floor. And you can keep your hands here and lift up
and lower, up, lower. So if you're pulling your knee in, you're adding a little more resistance to that left leg lifting up and down. Lift, lower, up, flex your foot, up, down, lift. Press your toes down on that left foot. Nicely done. Other side. So set your right foot on the floor. Bend your knee, pull that knee in your chest. Feels super good on your lower back. Go ahead and flex your foot right there. This right foot's right in front of the hip. Lift, up, down, lift. So I'm gently pulling as I reach the knee up to the ceiling. And then that opposite knee is staying stationary, or as stationary as possible. So manage it. That's what you have to manage. Always something to manage. Nice. Cross and roll up. Stand up. Standing. Okay, back to move A. So here we go. Kick forward, kick side, kick rear, and then behind. Do it again. Forward, side. Try to keep your legs straight or long. Here you have to bend it somewhat. Straight, side, rear, and then behind. That was a pretty good set. How'd you do? Feel good about it? So each time you do this, you'll feel a little bit differently. Remember, do the reps and you'll get stronger at what you're doing. So reach, and then side. Catch yourself if you need to by putting your foot down, and then side. Okay, forward, 12 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and then 3, 12, 9, 6, and 3. Fantastic. Bring it down. It's super quick, right? All the way back down. Bring your knee into your chest. Hug that in. Left foot on the floor. Lift and lower. Up, down. Knee over your ankle. Flex your foot. You got it. Come on. Do it again. Nice. Set your foot down. Opposite side. Foot on the floor. And here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Lift it up. Up, down, up, down. Keep your knee stable. Press into your toes and your heel of that foot on the floor. The right foot right here. Up, down, lift, lower, up, down. Nice. Up. And come on up. Third round. Okay. Shake it off. Stand up. All right, here we go. It's okay. Fully recovered now, right? Here, squat. Leg goes forward. Side. Rear. Forward. Side. Rear. Forward, side, rear, forward, side, rear,
Excellent. Other side. So we'll do 3 rounds. I think I said 4 before. Let's do 3. Or we're going to do 3. All right, ready? Here we go. So quarter squat, reach side, rear, behind, stay balanced, reach, side, rear, behind. Woo! Do it again. Forward, side, rear, and behind. Nicely done. Super hard to do, right? Okay. Last time for this single leg glute bridge. Bring your right knee into your chest, left foot on the floor, pull that leg in, lift and lower. Press your blades down, guys, and look up at your ceiling. That helps. And flex your foot, lift and lower. It's not a big range of motion. Lift up and lower. You're lifting the hips. And then set your foot down. Change sides. Opposite foot in. Foot on the floor. And look straight up. Press your foot down, toes down, heel down. Lift and lower. Up, down. Knee over the ankle in the front, or the foot that's, the leg where the foot's on the ground, up, down, up. Do one more. And cross your ankles and roll up. You did it. Superset 1 done. Let's do the next superset. Second one ready. Let's start. Grab 1 heavy dumbbell, 1 medium heavy. So I've got a 15-pound right here. You could go with 12 or a 10. This is from shoulder to hip. Shoulder to hip. So reach that up. I've also seen this called the bale hauler or bale thrower. So like you're throwing a bale of hay. Now add that foot to the rear, reach. Excellent. And you've got your hand underneath the end like this, and you're pushing that weight up right there. Okay? So that's the move. All right. So shoulder, hip, shoulder, hip. Bring the foot back. When you're ready, press the weight to the shoulder. Bring it across to the hip. Three rounds of this, guys. 2 moves. Nicely done. Set that down. Out of the way. And you need to have space to jump laterally. So step over, and I want you to see how far you can leap over, land on one leg, and touch down. Other leg, touch down. Like that. And then leap and try to pick that foot up without setting it down. Big leap. Big step. Up and over, like you're going over a puddle. Right there. Call this ski jump. Lateral ski jump. And you're there. Okay, I'm going to lighten up on the disc or the discus, shoulder to hip. I just want to see if I control the weight a little bit more effectively with a little lighter weight. So I have a 12 up here. It feels pretty light compared to the other. So tap, or tap. So it's the opposing leg going back of the shoulder that you're reaching for. Nice. So I think that I am better able to control this weight, and I get more out of it with a little bit lighter weight. So it's repetition, so you can go lighter when things are repeated quickly. So shoulder, hip, tap back, reach, reach up, weight to your hip, do it again. Nicely done. Set that weight down. Here's the leap. So you have space. So you can start with just a slide like that, right? See how that feels. And then go leap. And use your arms side to side and get into a smooth motion side to side. Lean forward just a bit. Come on. Keep going. Nice. Strengthening the glutes. You feel that? Okay, last round. So hold the ends. Shoulder, hip. Tap back. Look up here. Look forward. Don't look down. My opposite knee is slightly bent, and I'm feeling the work over there. Slight burn creeping up. Change sides. Okay, right here. Bring the weight up to your shoulder. So shoulder, hip, tap back. Keep the knee stable of that standing leg. Notice the work on that side. So you're doing crossbody work, but it's also endurance on that standing leg. Come on. And set it down. Last part. Ski jump. Bring it over. Look at your space. And you're just going to go. So slide first, like that. And then try. Jump. Ski, jump, side to side. So land on the foot that's moving out. Solid. Right there. Come on. Nicely done. The last superset, we're going to use one heavy dumbbell. Okay, so a little heavier for this. The move is an alternating rear lunge. I say that a little louder. Okay, so you're standing and you're going to alternate it, hold the weight at the chest, which is why you can handle heavier weight right here. So your grip is strong. Don't rest it on the chest. Alternate. Do it again. Few more. Alternate, look forward, step back, lower your knee, and step together. One more on each side. Nicely done. The next move is a single leg RDL. So hand at your hip, shoulders back, right side, right leg goes back, reach, and then come back up. And you're gonna reset by tapping your foot down. So reach, tap your foot down, and the weight comes to the side of your leg or the hip. Reach. Don't let your shoulder roll forward. Your chest comes forward and then back up. So even though you're reaching across the body towards the shin, keep your shoulders back, both, and bring it up. Let's change sides. So hand at your hip, look up here. So this leg goes back, reach in front of the shin, and then come back up. If you can start to get your legs straighter and have your toes pointing down, you will get a little more activation of the glute and the hamstring. But start by bending your knee to get that right. Your hips and your shoulders squared to the floor. Lift up. And then I want to bring that weight to the side right there. Okay? Pause. Second round. Let's turn this way. So remember, this is the second round. So hold the weight right here. Step back, step together. Step back, step together. Use that forward leg to come up. Woo. Get your balance. Just hover the knee over the floor when you step back. Nice, one more. Then grab the weight. In the right hand, let's work the left leg first. So standing leg, left leg. Remember, shoulders back. Lift your heart, lift your chest. Reach. And come back up. Woo, a little squirrely there. Reach. Come back up. Press your toes down. Sometimes your shoes can also have a big bearing on how well you're able to balance, right? Probably if I were barefooted, I might be more balanced. These are pretty squishy shoes, I have to say. All right, change sides. Hand at your hip, and shoulders back, reach, and come up. Reset by tapping the foot down and pulling your shoulder back. Don't let your shoulder come forward. It's your chest that leads coming over. And then up. Do it again. Excellent. And that's it. All right, one more round. Let's turn this way. Weight up to your chest. You ready? Let's finish this strong. And then we're gonna have a great après-ski stretch. Lunge, step together. On this last round, because you've been here for a while, focus that leg that's forward. Step together by lifting up out of that lunge, using the forward leg. Do it again. Nice. Do one more. And you did it. Right into RDLs. Relax the shoulders. Let the weight pull you forward, but don't let it draw your shoulder forward. It's hard to figure that out, but manage it. Something to manage. right there, and come back up. Now do it better this time. Reach. We can always do it better, right? Think about the parts that you could work on. Maybe getting your leg a little bit straighter, maybe getting the hips to go back a little bit more. It's just a small amount of hip movement back, or maybe bringing the weight to your side. Nicely done. Let's change sides. Weight on the other side. And by the way, I'm happy that I went with the heavier 20-pound dumbbell. The 15 was just a little bit too light. I honestly could go up to a 25, but I'll say that for another day. Bring it up. So weight comes in front of the shin, and then come back up. So that's a good question. How do you know when to go up and weight? That question I will answer in my next blog post. Blog post I'll create this weekend, Saturday or Sunday, okay? All right, get rid of that weight. Let's do the third part, après ski. Let's stretch out the body from that workout, and then also that you can use this après ski, these moves, after you ski to loosen up any soreness. Bring your right foot forward and your left leg back. So you're coming into a lunge position, and lower your knee down to the mat. And then I want you to turn your toes out like that right there. Shift your hip forward and relax your shoulders. Keep your back flat. Hinge forward. Place your hand on the floor. Then reach the right arm up. So it's rotation. The first one is the rotation. Put your elbow on the floor for 3, 2, and 1. Then reach up. Rotate under. Point your elbow to the floor. 3, 2, and 1. Reach. We're doing 4 of these. 4, 3, 2, 1. And do it again. 3, 2, and 1. And let's change sides. So knee on the ground, opposite foot forward. Turn your foot out. Shift your hip forward. Hand on the floor. Spread your fingers right there. Tuck your toes. That helps stabilize the body or stabilize the lower body. Reach. Rotate under. Your foot needs to be really to the side, and then your toes turned out for you to be able to get to your elbow down here. And then reach up. Touch for 3, 2, 1. Lift. 3, 2, 1. Inner thigh, groin stretch, hip flexor stretch. 3, 2, 1. Do one more. 3, 2, and then 1. And then reach. Nicely done. Stand up. Right foot forward. Left leg back, like that. And it is like you're on a tightrope. You're going to feel like you're off balance, but you can widen your stance and make it easier for balance. But heel to arch alignment is the proper way to do the pose. So this back foot is at an angle. The front foot, toes point forward. Look at that. Straighten the forward leg. Then turn your body towards the front, the forward position. Hold your hips. Take a breath in. Relax the shoulders. Exhale, lower over the forward leg halfway. Take a breath in. And then exhale and lower more. You can hold your dumbbells right here for height, or let your head come all the way over and relax your shoulders. So pressing into your feet, straighten the right leg, but maybe just a slight bend in the forward knee. Can you bring your nose to your knee? And then try to bring your fingertips between the feet, right there. Then maybe you can flip your hands over, right there, palms up. 3, 2, and then 1. Hands forward, bend your knee in the front, and lift all the way up. Step together. Other side. Left foot forward. Your right leg back. That foot's at an angle, right? And then you're going to turn your hips. Level your hips. Straighten the forward leg. Hold your hips. Now hinge forward halfway down. So right there, flat back. Inhale, look down. Exhale and lower all the way. Reach your hands for the floor for balance and let your head come down. Relax your shoulders and try to straighten that left leg. Draw your hip back. Then maybe you can walk your fingers to the center of your feet, or maybe flip your hands over right there. Back of the hands on the floor. Inhale, exhale, breathe in, breathe out. One more breath. Slide your hands in, bend your knee, lift up, and step back. Nicely done. Now let's bring it down to the mat. Coming into a 90-90 stretch. So I want you to bring one shin. Let's see, if we do like this, do this for me. Okay, bring one shin side, 90-90 stretch. One shin side, one shin this direction. So I'm to my side, or turn to you in profile so you can see. I'm trying to sit up tall and pulling in my abs, shoulders relaxed away from my ears, and breathe. And you can keep your hands down right here for balance for a moment. Then lift up your hands right here. Put your hands together, cross your fingers. Inhale. Exhale, press your knees down. Now, reach your hands in front of the shin and lower your body over that forward leg. And maybe you can hang out with your forearms down on the ground. Inhale, press your knees down, your ankles down. Breathe in, breathe out. Now lift up. Let's go to the other side. So tip the knees over to the other side and knee down, ankle down, knee down. 90-degree angle at the knees. All right, sit up tall. There you go. This side's harder for me. Press the knee down. You'll notice a big difference on each side. Maybe you don't. Maybe you see no difference. All information, right? Good feedback. Place the hands in front of the shin and then put your forearms down, especially this side, this forearm right here. Press the forearms down. Inhale. Exhale. Lift up your chest. We're going to windshield wiper side to side, but going into that 90-90 stretch right here, and then lower your chest. Use your hands right here, and then lower right there. All the way over. We're going to do it one more time. Chest over that leg, look down, and then one more time to the back side or this side. All right, here's your challenge. Hands up off the floor, unassisted, 90-90. So tip the knees over and lower your chest. Lift up. Bring it over and lower your chest. Lift up. So you're probably moving around a bit on your mat. Lower and lift up. Notice if it's stronger on one side, I've got to move myself back. If it's stronger on one side than the other, it may have something to do with the angle of your feet or your knees. So right here and lift up. So just notice any type of feeling of weakness in the joints as you move. We'll do that in the next several classes so that you develop some strength and mobility in your hips and your knees and your ankles doing that. So let's call it. You did a great job. Thank you so much for showing up. I hope you enjoyed that session. I'll see you again next time.